I saw in the coaches poll just yesterday, they're ranked number 3 on the coaches poll. They're ranked number 4 on Max Prep. So Aztec with a big hill to climb tonight against this Grants team. And I'll give you some stats and go over some of the players. But I think it's Fernandez, their quarterback, has just been killing it this season. So, folks, we're in for a pretty good game tonight. But once again, if you want to send in a text, it's 320-2979 tonight, or on the chat on YouTube. But Ben, you know, Aztec, they've been struggling a little bit. They had a really rough game last week. They had to play the number 1 team in the state. Now they're playing the number 3 team in the state. And your son actually he's playing on the Aztec team.
Yeah, we got some guys back tonight, so hopefully we'll be able to compete this week. And it looks like the Aztec's going to receive the ball.
Yes, that is correct. We don't know who won the toss, but Aztec's receiving the ball on the north end. So, folks, here we go. Let's get started as we're going to have the kickoff. Grants will be kicking north to the Aztec Tigers. And I think we're just waiting for the official whistle. But once again, folks, let us know you're out there. Send us a text at 320-2979 or YouTube on the live chat. There's the ball. It gets picked up. Was that Tanner that picked that up? Yep, Tanner picks it up, and he gets probably about a 10-yard return. So Aztec will be starting on their own 25-yard line. So Aztec's offense will head out to the field. Looks like they've got Jayton back. Is Lorenzo back?
Lorenzo's back. Tanner's back. As far as I know, and what I see on the field.
And, you know, I mean, Ben, as somebody who's been watching all these games, I'm really hoping to see Aztec possibly go into that heavy package and really try to run the ball and get those running backs, get Tanner quickly through the line, get Lorenzo quickly through the line, give them an opportunity to run the ball. But here we go. We got 3 to the near side, 2 to the far side, nobody in the backfield. And
looks like Joseph's back there.
Yep, Joseph back there in the backfield. Here comes the snap. Looked like Grants was going to come through on a blitz there for a second. And it's taking a long time. There comes Tanner in motion. And they're going to get it out in his hands in some space right away. He's going to get around the edge. Nice turn up the sidelines. Oh, man, a nice little play there by Aztec.
Yeah, he got one good block right there off the bat, and he juked the next guy, and he picked up some good yardage. So, yeah, about a 6-yard gain on that one. So, if we just hit those small gains, you know, we could stay in this game and get down there in the red zone.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what you need to do for Tanner. Get him out into space, give him some room to move, because he's so quick. He's able to get around the end and beat people. So we've got 2 in the backfield here. 2 to this near side, 1 to the far side. Joseph still in the backfield running at the quarterback position. And, man, they are definitely taking a lot of time. I wonder if this is part of their strategy to burn up some clock and not give Grants a whole lot of time out on the field. Yeah.
Get some yellow flags
There's
thrown.
The snap. And
Lorenzo on the run.
Lorenzo, that was a face mask. I can't believe the ref didn't throw a flag on that.
Yeah. He got pulled back to the backfield by his face mask, it looked like, from here, and then got away and gained or lost 2 yards. Well, he should have lost 7, but
he absolutely was getting ready to escape that, and the lineman reached up and grabbed his face mask, and no flag from any of the referees. So Aztec with a loss of 2 yards. They've got a 3rd down and about 7 to go here on this first series. Joseph is going to get up behind the. Now here's that heavy package that I was talking about. Let's see if they can. Is that Tanner in the backfield? Or no, that's Lorenzo in the backfield. There goes Tanner in motion. And Lorenzo's right got the ball.
Number 2.
That was number 2 on Grants with the stop. Man, that Grants defense is stingy. Tanner was able to pick up a few yards on that first play, but they're going to end up having to punt as they could not come up with any more yardage after that, and we'll have Dixon coming out onto the field.
Yeah, that was number 2, Chavez from Grants.
And folks, forgive us as we're going to try to get used to the roster here for Grants High School. There's the punt, and it's going to take a good hop, but he picks it up quickly. That's number 2. He's heading down the sidelines before Aztec wraps him up, trying to see who that was that got him.
That was Chavez again.
Number 2, Isaiah Ortega. And, you know, like I was going through their stats, and Ortega is, I believe he plays receiver.
You're calling number 1 Ortega. That was number 2.
You're right. Chavez. Sorry. I apologize. Yes. Chavez. Number 1, I should say that Ortega and Chavez, they have a lot of stats on the receiving end of the ball for this team. So, This team, they have a lot of yardage. They have really good running backs, and they have really good receivers. We got 3 to the near side, 1 in the backfield, 1 to the far side. There's the snap to Fernandez. He's going to hand it off right away, and that's going to go to the running back. I think that's number 12.
Julian
Fernandez. So Julian Fernandez, I believe, is a freshman. He's a 5'10" freshman, and he's another one. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 key players, and I'm wondering if Fernandez is the younger brother of number 5, Tristan Fernandez, the quarterback. So now we got 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side, 1 in the backfield. Tristan's going to get the snap. He's going to hand it off right away.
And he's rushing all the way down.
And he will get into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game, and that will put the Grants Pirates up 6-0. Just a straight handoff, nothing tricky, just a straight handoff. He takes off around the end and breaks a couple of tackles and gets into the end zone, Ben.
Yeah, these guys are going to have to get low on this gentleman, Mr. Fernandez, number 12, because he's a pretty big kid and he's running strong. You're going to have to hit him low. You're not going to be able to push him out of bounds very easy, like we just seen.
Yeah, and I mean, he's their, I believe, he's their top rusher at 277 yards on the season, and he's averaging, I think, what is that, 6.2 yards a carry. Here comes the extra point attempt. It is up and good. That kid has plenty of leg. And that will make the score 7-0 as Grants takes the early lead here with 9:26 left on the clock. And I didn't even see what was the yardage on that. That was on that run. Did you catch that?
I think they, at least from the 20, so
it was about a 20-yard touchdown run by Mr. Fernandez, the younger version, and that is Julian Fernandez. I'm going to have to start getting those names in my head because I feel like we're going to be calling that name a lot. Once again, folks, send a text into the Hornet Fence text in line at 320-2979. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from, and we will try to keep an eye out for those text messages and or comment on the YouTube channel, and we will give you a shout out there. And we got Robert Barrera. Yes, sir, thank you for tuning in once again. He's always one of our faithful that tunes in to cheer his Tigers on. And folks, we want to say thank you to Hornet Fencing, and if you're looking for any quality fencing, Hornet Fencing has got you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence.
That's what I was going to say. They do it all.
Yeah, and gate operator. So give them a call. Here comes the kick. It's going to be a short kick. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Yep,
out of bounds at the 20.
And that will put, is it the 30 or the 35 where they?
I think it went out at the 20s where they threw the marker.
That should be a penalty. It should put them at the 35, I think, is where they get to start off of that.
Due to the penalty, yes. And yes, I apologize, everyone. I know you guys are used to and love Albert. I'm the JV guy sitting in with Steven tonight, so I'll do my best.
Yeah, we're the JV team without Albert, but I know he's out there listening, so we appreciate him allowing us to do this tonight without him. But he is out there. He's on vacation. Good for him. We have a 7-0 score with 9:29 on the clock. Is that Jayton Sims back there? He's got 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side.
It's just Lorenzo.
Oh, is that Lorenzo? Oh, it's the direct snap to Lorenzo. I apologize.
I got my glasses on tonight.
I'm glad you're helping me out. Oh, no.
Tanner dropped it. And then he picked it back up in the middle.
And he still manages to pick up a couple of yards. And that was dangerous. I have to say, that was a good job by the offensive line.
To just stay in the way.
To hold their blocks. Yeah, they held their blocks long enough for Tanner to, I mean, he had time to turn around and pick that ball up, but puts him at a 2nd and 8. for the Aztec Tigers. I mean, that was a nice little play design right there, but Tanner just didn't get a handle on the ball. So once again, Lorenzo taking the direct snap, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side, and Grants has everybody packed in the box, don't they?
Yeah.
There comes the snap. It's going to be a direct snap. Lorenzo, he's going to carry it.
55, Jordan Nelson.
Looks like he picked up 1 yard. So 3rd and 7 for the Aztec Tigers. I'm trying to find, let me see if I gave you my score sheet I want to keep track of here. I'll see if I can find that. But 3rd down and 7 for the Aztec Tigers, as Lorenzo has been taking the direct snaps here this series. And I don't know, I'm kind of wondering if they're just trying to see what's going to work, because the first series they did something completely different.
Yeah.
Now it looks like we might have a little confusion. Was that Joseph?
Yeah, Joseph's back on the sideline, so it's probably going to be, well, a timeout called, because I think they're a little confused.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a timeout. But like I said, folks, Hornet Fencing, we are so appreciative of. They partnered up with us just this week. Give Travis Ray a call at 505-800-7088. That's 505-800-7088, and that is Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest. And I have to say, when we built our house, Travis came and put the fence up around our backyard, and they did a fantastic job. So, folks, they have a store in Farmington, so if you want to visit them, they're right outside of Farmington, at 7201 East Main, and they carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners. So please stop by Hornet Fencing and let them know that Desert Sports Live, you heard about them on Desert Sports Live, and we would appreciate that, because Travis does a fantastic job at getting your fence put up and doing those gates and the gate operators and everything else. He also has kids. He's had several kids that have played sports. He has 3 kids. 2 of them are out of school, but he has 1 left that plays baseball here for Aztec.
What a great sponsor.
Yes, fantastic sponsor. We're so thankful for him. So here we go, Aztec. In that heavy package, they got everybody
packed in
tight, and Grants has everybody right in front of him. So direct snap to, oh no, that was Joseph. I didn't even see him out there. He's going to pass it.
Oh,
it's going to be intercepted. He just stood up and threw it. The receivers were not even ready, and that's going to get run back. And he will be tackled at the 15-yard line. So interception by number 7. That is Cowdy Milanes with the interception, as he will take it back down to Aztec's 15-yard line. And I'm not sure what happened there, but all the receivers took off down the field, and he just pulled up and just threw it, and nobody was even turned looking. So
he threw it a little bit quick, and the receivers didn't even have time to finish their route. Yeah, I think he must have had pressure in his face, and he just tossed it.
They were still taking off down the field and weren't even thinking about turning to look for the ball. So
that tackle was by Drake Rivera to bring down number 7 after the interception.
We have the other running back, Joe Clausen, now in the backfield with Fernandez to the far side, to the near side. There's the snap. Fernandez is going to throw it up into the corner.
The end zone, and he catches it, number 1.
Yep, that is Isaiah Ortega with the reception, and that will make the score 13-6. And that was a 15-yard touchdown pass from Fernandez to Ortega. And they will bring out the kicking. Are they going to go for 2, or are they going to bring out the kicking team?
No, they are going
extra
for
point.
Extra point.
Going for the extra point. Number 1, Ortega. Okay, I'm writing. I gotta write all this stuff down. Once again, 505-320-2979 if you want to send a text in. We'll give you a shout out over the air or on the YouTube live chat. Let us know you're out there so we can give you a shout out. And that one is good, so that will make the score 14-0 as the Grants Pirates are leading here in Aztec in the first quarter. We got 7:36 left, and I believe Albert was sending me some updates as we have Piedra Vista is down in Canyon, Texas tonight. They're down 14-7. I don't know what quarter that's in. Bloomfield it's 21-13 in the second quarter in Taos.
Oh, Taos.
I say in Taos. I think they're in Taos. And then Navajo Prep is leading 12-0 over Laguna in the second quarter. So there's some scores for you folks around the four corners. It looks like I'm not sure what's going on. The Grants Pirates getting prepared for the kickoff.
And they must kick off the ground. I don't see a tee out there. Oh, he brought it with him.
All right, so is that number 3 kicking off for them? Is that
33?
33. That is Evan Poncho, the kicker for the Grants Pirates. There we go. There's the kick. Oh, we got offsides on the kickoff, so that's going to come back. And they've got Tanner and Lorenzo down here receiving on the kickoff for the Tigers.
Backs.
And we just want to say thank you real quick. We got Jake over here running the camera for us, Jake O'Gean, and Sam Parks running production for us tonight. As we very much appreciate that. Ben, I appreciate Ben showing up because Corey was going to be my sidekick tonight, but he got stuck out at work, and Ben jumped in to save the day, or else it would have just been me talking the whole entire time. So we appreciate all you guys being here and doing what you do.
Yeah, and Sam had to come to fill in for Corey's job.
That's right. And
the kick is off, back to out of bounds at the 20 again.
So that one went out of bounds again? Sorry,
yep,
I was looking.
Same place at the 20-yard line, so they'll get it at the 30 again.
Let's see if they can get something going here on offense. And I say this every game, you got to win in the trenches, and you got to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They're going to have to get the ball in the hands of Tanner, give him some opportunity, give him some space. He'll make it happen. If you give him 5 yards, he'll get you 10. I mean, he's gonna work his way through the crowd. He's gonna dip and weave and he's gonna get you some yardage. But they just got to give him an opportunity. That's the most yardage they had when they got him the ball out in the flat and he got around the end.
Yep. And then you splash in Lorenzo in there, up the middle when you're spreading them out a little bit.
And let him get through the line quickly. Needs to get through the line quickly.
Yeah, everything's got to be with urgency just to get out there downfield.
Got 7:36 on the clock. Joseph's rolling out. He's looking downfield. He's got nothing, and he does a good job of throwing the ball away right there. We see so many times in high school football, these kids, they just hold on to the ball and lose yardage when they have the opportunity to throw the ball away. So good job by Joseph right there. He didn't have anything. He was a lot more patient there, and he looked downfield. He didn't just chunk it up.
And that guy was up in his grill, so there was no way he was going to try to get around him, and that was a smart move just to get rid of it.
Absolutely. So good job by Joseph right there. Live to play another down. 2nd down and 10. And here comes the Tigers. Looks like we're going to have...
Still in shotgun.
Yep. 2 to the far side. 3 to the near side. Joseph in the backfield by himself. Going to have a little conversation with Lorenzo. So you got, is that Jayton out here? And who's number 2 out here from the far
Tristan
side?
Howes.
Okay.
And I can't see who the far receiver is with Tanner on that side.
And there's the pass.
Good.
Nice.
Good block by Tanner to give Lorenzo a little running room.
And you're right. That's absolutely. And we've been talking about this. It's just like if these guys could just get a couple of blocks, it would spring them loose. And right there, those are the plays you need right there. You don't have to have 15-yard plays. All you need to do is get those 3-4 yards, and you're going to keep getting first downs.
Yeah, we got 6 out of that one.
And I like that quick pass. He was out in space. He got the pass. He got up the field, and he picked up his yardage. Tanner had a good block. That was a nice-looking play by the Aztec Tigers.
Yeah, both receivers on this side, but he followed Tanner, and Tanner was just in the way of that defender to have Lorenzo get, some good, well-ran yards.
So Lorenzo in the backfield for the direct snap. Once again, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Grant's packing the box again. Tanner in motion. Fake handoff. Nice take. That was a good looking play. And that, you know what?
Way to use Tanner in that decoy for Lorenzo just to fake that handoff, and then he take open the first opening he had and ended up with the first down.
The nice thing was it was just enough to get the linebackers moving the wrong direction, and Lorenzo hit the hole quickly. Credit to the offensive line. They opened up that nice hole for him to run through, and Aztec picks up the first down. So nice looking play for the Aztec Tigers. Here we go. Lorenzo back there for the direct snap again. 1 to the near side, 2 to the far side. They're going to get, that's Joseph in motion. Lorenzo's going to roll out. He's looking to pass. Oh, nice throw, but he gets it. It goes behind him. And, it wasn't a bad-looking throw. It went behind Tanner, and I think the reason it went behind Tanner is because Lorenzo was throwing on the run sideways.
Yeah.
And he just, if he could have planted his feet and squared up, he might have been able to get that thing in front of Tanner and get him in stride down the sidelines. So, 2nd down and 10 for the Aztec Tigers. Looks like we're going to have a time. Oh, he's saying Aztec timeout.
Yep, another timeout for Aztec.
Okay, I saw the ref on the other side call it, so I wasn't quite sure. So we've got a timeout by the Aztec Tigers. Folks, once again, 505-320-2979. If you want to send me a text, I'll give you a shout out. Once again, we've got the live chat on as well. And I was going to say, I know that we stream onto the NFHS network as well. If you're watching on the NFHS network and you know some family members or some friends that would like to watch, they can go to www.desertsportslive.com or go to YouTube at Desert Sports Live on YouTube, and you can watch this stream. Also, I know you can't see him on the camera, but we got Adrian Jaquez down there on the field. He's taking pictures. He's been doing a lot of collaborations with us on Instagram, so go check out some of his pictures down there. He got some Yaffle pictures. He got some junior high volleyball pictures. He got some pictures for La Cueva Farmington. He got some Aztec Bloomfield junior high pictures the other day. He's doing a lot of photos and putting them out there, and you can get a hold of him if you find a photo you like and you'd like to purchase it from him. Just contact him through Instagram. So
he's been staying busy for sure.
Yeah, he's been getting all over the place. He's doing a great job. So here we go. Lorenzo in the backfield for the direct snap. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Ogeen in motion, and they're going to toss him the ball. And he cuts up the field, and that's what I'm talking about right there. He'll juke and get you open, but you got to give him a block. Somebody's got to get. He beat the first 2 guys, but he didn't have the block on the 3rd guy down the field, and that's what they're missing. If they can get just that one block to spring him open, he'll get you some yardage. But he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Aztec Tigers. I mean, they've gotten onto Grant's side of the field, but they've kind of stalled out here. So here comes the Tigers up to the line. Got Ogeen to the far side by himself.
Tristan Hell's on the close side, near side.
They're gonna make sure that safety moves over on Tanner's side. So
Joseph and Lorenzo in the backfield for Aztec.
They're definitely taking their time snapping that ball, aren't they? Oh, and Joseph almost loses it. It was a nice throw.
Good throw.
And that hit, what's his name? Pedro, how do you say his last name?
Alejandro Valerio.
Oh, that was Valerio, sorry. Valerio, it hit on Alejandro Valerio. It hit him right in the hands, but it just
he couldn't
slipped
pull it
through.
down.
And that, I mean, good focus and concentration there by Joseph. He made a nice throw, put it right where it needed to be, just unfortunately falls to the ground. It looks like Dixon is out there to punt the ball.
Yeah, and Hondro, he's been busy this week. He played 2 soccer games for the varsity soccer, and now on Friday night he's out here trying to catch some balls for the football team.
Yeah, they're definitely sharing players. Oh, almost got blocked.
He hit the kicker. I guess it wasn't enough to call the penalty, but he did run into the kicker right after the boot.
Oh, goodness, we got a flag.
I guess we need to have
it looks like it might be on Grant's. I don't think he liked getting tackled by 5 guys, but the refs, they did let that tackle carry out for quite a while, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Like, I mean, I would have thought that.
And then on the punter Dixon, we got to teach him how to flop a little when he gets touched. We might. So a flag on Aztec, so it'll bring the ball back. Yeah.
I thought, I mean, the way he followed the Grant's play over, I thought Grant said something, but unfortunately that was on Aztec, and I'm not. I couldn't figure out why the refs let it go that far.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his forward motion had stopped, but they let it go all the way to the ground, and he got piled on. So, nonetheless, it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Grants. There's the snap. It's going to be handed off
to 23.
Oh, and they had him in the backfield, but he sneaks around. He's going to pick up about 6 yards, it looks like, for the Pirates, and that was number 23. Is that Clausen, Joe Clausen, I apologize. Joe Clausen on the carry. And we've got
4 yards.
About 4 minutes left on the clock here in the first quarter. 14-0 is your score. 2 touchdowns, one by Julian Fernandez and one by Isaiah Ortega for the Grants Pirates. They have the ball on their
3 up on the far side, Steven, and 1 on the near side. They hand it off up the middle. 23 again to Joe.
That was a tag. He was tackled by Lorenzo.
And he got a 1st down out of that.
Yeah, and you know, that's effectively running the ball right there. You pick up those 5 or 6 yards, and it's going to get you that 1st down. Aztec, I mean, they're doing a little bit better job of wrapping up, but you can't let them get that far down the field. When you get in the backfield and you have an opportunity, you got to take it.
Yeah, at least slow them down. You have to get hands on them or something.
Absolutely. So 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 in the backfield. There's the snap to Fernandez. He's going to drop back for the pass. He's looking deep, and he goes deep, and it's going to be, I thought it was going to be caught by Clausen, but he missed it. It looked like he caught it. I'm looking through this double tinted glass right here. I can't tell. But the ball falls to the ground, so that's going to be an incomplete pass. It was a good-looking throw by Fernandez. I'm surprised that Clausen missed that. He was wide open.
I don't think it was a little bit further than on him, and Lorenzo was in a good spot to time that. I don't know if he knew it was coming.
Well, whenever I saw when he threw the pass, it looked like he was throwing to Lorenzo to me.
Yeah,
and then I saw
thought he was going to pick it off.
Here we go. We got 3 to the near side, 1 over to the far side. Fernandez checks the defense. Here comes the snap. He's looking to throw it, and he's going to throw it out here.
Out on the edge, on the near side. Number 1.
That is Ortega. Isaiah Ortega with the catch and run, and he picks up another Grants Pirates 1st down. He gets out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock at about 3:08 here in the first quarter as Grants continues to lead 14-0.
Yeah, Ortega with some shifty moves there to avoid at least 2 or 3 tackles to get the 1st down and more.
There's a snap to Fernandez. He's looking down the field again, and there's that pass over the shoulder, and it is caught. That was a great catch by number 7, Cowdy Malonis. And if you look at their stat sheet, he was one of the ones that you're going to have to keep an eye on. Fernandez and him have hooked up quite a bit this season on a lot of pass plays, and that was just another nice-looking throw.
It was perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
right over his shoulder.
He put it right where it needed to be, and Malonis makes the nice catch, and that will put the Grants Pirates on the 3-yard line. And I won't be surprised if we see this go into Clausen's hands right up the middle on a handoff.
Yep.
Here comes the snap, and there it is. And he will go right up the middle into the end zone, and that will be a 3-yard touchdown run by number 23, Clausen. I want to make sure I get it, Joe Clausen, for the Grants Pirates.
Yeah, they've already shown, a couple of different weapons already just in the backfield. Number
23, Joe Clausen. So that will put the Pirates up 20-0. They'll be attempting the extra point. And that's, well, wow, I didn't even realize it's number 7. The Cowdy Malonis is the one that kicks the extra points, and man, he has got a leg on him. There is the kick, and it is up and good. So 20.
Oh no! It hit the up. Oh, it went in. It hit the.
Did hit the upright, right?
Yeah, and it went in. I thought it fell out.
So 21-0 is your score. The Grants Pirates lead. We got an update. Bloomfield now leading 53-13 in the second quarter over Taos. And that's probably a little bit more what we were expecting from that first score when it was, what did I say it was, 21-13?
Yeah.
Sounds like Bloomfield has taken off against Taos. And, Ben, you have to say it like this district, because there's 2 districts in 4A. This district has to be absolutely the toughest district out of the 2. I mean, you've got Bloomfield number 1, Grants number 3, Taos is up there too. You've got who was the other one that I was thinking of? Anyhow, this is an extremely tough district. You got a lot of the top teams right here in this side of the district, and I mean, you're seeing it as this Grants. In Grants, like I said, their only loss was to St. Pius. My guess is if they play St. Pius now, that's a different game.
Yeah, it'll be a lot closer, I think.
I think between Bloomfield, Grants, and St. Pius, you're going to see some tough competition. I can't wait to see that game between the Pirates and the Bobcats. There's the bounce, and Tanner's going to catch it. He's going to head up the field. He cuts across field. He breaks a couple tackles, but he just can't quite get away. I feel like if he breaks one more tackle, he's going to put on the afterburners and get around that edge. But man, and we've seen him do it this season where he breaks away on that kickoff and he runs it for a touchdown. He just needs just that much space and he'll take off and make it happen. But Aztec, with not bad starting field position, they're on their own 25.
We got a flag out there. I'm not sure what it's
I didn't even see the flag.
What it's for yet. Wait for the white hat to call it.
Once again, folks, send a text into the Hornet Fence text-in line, 505-320-2979, and we'll give you a shout-out on the air, or send us a message on the YouTube page. We'll give you a shout-out there as well.
Another block in the back by Aztec.
Oh, so that's coming back. That's a big flag right there for Aztec. That's going to push them all the way back to their own 10-yard line. Or 11-yard line, it looks like. I can't tell exactly. Is that right? Is that the 11-yard line?
Right. 10, 11. It looks like it's just at the 11.
So we've got 2:45 left here in the first quarter of this game. Pirates leading 21-0. Joseph in the backfield, one on each side. Here comes the snap. He's going to hand it off. I believe that's Tanner.
And he gets corralled at the edge.
Yeah, I mean, he just had nowhere to go. He got no blocking on that outside edge. And that's what I'm saying. The Aztecs going to have to find a way to put a block in front of him and give him a chance. And I'm going to continue saying it. If you give him a chance, he'll make it happen for you.
Yeah, and if they watch film at all, they know who's getting the ball.
And that's the hard part is, your key players it's going to be Lorenzo and it's going to be Tanner. And they're keying up probably every play for one of those two, for both of those guys.
Yep.
And that's going to drop Aztec for about a 5-yard loss. So it's going to be a 2nd and 15 for the Tigers as they are backed up deep in their own end. And I'm trying to see, is that Lorenzo back there for the direct snap again? I can't tell.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it is.
I apologize,
Joseph's
folks.
underneath center.
Okay.
And a handoff to Lorenzo up the middle. I don't know why we're going up middle. with that many guys in the box.
Yeah, I mean they are packing the box. They're absolutely ready for that. And I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't look like he gained anything. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 from Aztec's own 7-yard line, I believe that is. And you know, it's difficult for Aztec because you only have so many options. You don't have, like Grants has 2 running backs, 4 receivers, 4 or 5 receivers that they can go to, and they're moving the ball over the field. And Aztec right now they're just trying to pick up some yardage on some runs. Just don't have that downfield game like Grants does.
Looks like
Is that
Lorenzo in the backfield.
Yep. There's the fake handoff. He's going to go right up the middle, and he will go nowhere. So that's going to bring up 4th down as the Tigers will have to punt. Got another score update here. Canyon, Texas. The Panthers are down 21-7 in the start of the 3rd quarter. Thank you, Albert, for sending us the updates. Albert's out there on vacation, still helping out us, the JV team.
Yeah, helping
over here in Aztec.
The JV
Appreciate
squad.
that. So Dixon out. It's Julius Dixon, correct?
Yes.
Out there to punt for the Aztec Tigers. That line's got a block. They're going to be coming in to get a block here, and he barely gets it off.
Number 2 to receive for Grants. And he's going to take it wide and get around almost everybody. Yeah, he does.
And that ends the 1st quarter with a touchdown. The clock went off, so that is going to make the score 27-0.
Chavez with the punt return all the way.
It was number 2, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Cardinio Chavez with the, what was that, like a 45-yard punt return for a touchdown?
Yep. At least a 40. He caught it back here.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jimmy John.
All right, I'm writing this down for myself here, folks. That was number 2, and Cardinio Chavez.
And going for the extra point kick. Yep.
And it is up, and
he made it.
It's like they keep getting shorter and shorter, don't they? But nice job by the Grants Pirates as they put another one up on the board right at the end of the 1st quarter. So at the end of one, the score is 28-0. And Ben, I know it's tough for Aztec, right? I mean, let's just face it. I mean, they're playing the number 3 team in the state. They played the number 1 team last week. They lost some guys to injury, and they knew coming into this game it was going to be a tough game. And you know, we talk about it. We just talked about it a few minutes ago. When you only have a couple of options on offense, all Grants is doing is keying up on Lorenzo, and they're keying up on Tanner.
On the playmakers, for sure. And I mean, I give it to Dixon. He's trying his best to do. It's like a new setup every week because you never know who's in, who's out. It's different players out this week to the next, so you're having to use guys to fill in positions. Like last week in Bloomfield, you see guys you never seen in the receiving, kickoffs and stuff. Which that's just how it is.
How it played out because of people lost to injury, and they lost one. I mean, one player they lost Brody Sagata. He got hurt last week, and he's one of the guys that helps out on the defensive side of the ball a lot. But that's kind of how the game of football goes, right? Like you have those you have those injuries. I mean, you don't want to say they're going to be there, but you have to expect that, right?
Yeah. Hunter went out last week.
Oh, that's right. Hunter Nichols. Yeah. He's another big guy in the middle of the field.
Went out again.
Yes.
He's been out once already this season, and now again.
And those are some big losses for this Aztec team.
I mean, I don't even know if we'll get them back before the end of the season or at all. So our hopes are just to keep in the game.
And here comes the kickoff after that touchdown, and it's going to be picked up by Tanner. He kind of bobbled it, but he grabs a hold of it, and he makes his way down the field. Picks up some decent yardage, gets him out to about the 30-yard line. And that's what I mean. My hope is is that Tanner can get sprung on a block. If you can get him sprung outside on a block, he has the potential to go all the way to the end zone.
And you get us a score in.
Yeah. So we've got 11:51 on the clock here as we just started the second quarter. And the Aztec Tigers will be on offense. Let's see if they can come up with some, I would almost like to see some quick slant passes.
Yes, just change it up.
Find that space.
Open up the running, and vice versa.
But I mean, look at Grant's. How many? They just pack everybody in right there, and they have a big defensive line.
If we get somebody snuck back there behind that linebacker group, that could be dangerous.
Oh goodness.
Lorenzo gets plowed back.
I mean, he got that play took so long to develop that Lorenzo was getting tackled as he was getting the ball handed. I mean, he just didn't even have a chance. And that's what I'm saying. Right now, Grant's defensive line is just winning in the trenches. I mean, they are just absolutely pushing that line into the backfield, and it is not. I mean, right there, Tanner came around to the backfield right there. That's one they should have just hit him out in the space and let him take off because he would have had some room to run. Lorenzo didn't even have a chance.
Yeah, and then they seen, number one's in motion. He's not getting the ball. He's going back deep. Key up on 4, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, they're either going to head to Joseph or head to Lorenzo. That's the two places they're going. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side, 2 in the backfield as Joseph will call for the ball. There's the snap, and it's going to be a quick handoff to Tanner. But once again, that defensive line just collapses right on top of him.
He has nowhere to go.
And they will lose another yard or 2. That brings up about 3rd and 16 is what that looks like to me.
I'm starting to guess our play calling up the middle. When you have that many big guys in the middle and they're winning in the trenches, they've been winning this whole, the second half or second part of the first quarter, and we're still trying to run up the middle. I don't understand.
That's why I said I'd like to see some quick slant passes, or at least to throw the ball out to Tanner out in the flat and give him a chance to try to do something.
Yeah.
Like the run. I mean, obviously, look at the middle of that line, that defensive line.
Spread these guys out a little bit.
This is something. They're the number 3 team in the state. You're probably going to have a difficult time running up the middle against this defensive line. Here comes the snap to Joseph. He's going to drop back, and he's going to pass it out to O'Geen. Lorenzo, sorry, in the flat. But see
right there, you gain 6 yards off a short pass. Why are we not hitting that on each side, then hit a run? I'm not coaching. I'm just expressing my opinion. Like, right there is exactly what me and Steven have been talking about, and look where we're at. We're moving the ball.
And this is what we talk about on our Garage Guys show. And folks, and like Ben said, like we're not questioning. It's just our opinion on like our thoughts on what we feel would make it work. And that's what we were just talking about. That quick little pass, it gave Lorenzo space. And if they would have been at the first down, like the actual marker, they would have picked up 6 yards, and they would have been.
You put your other playmaker, number 1, Tanner, out here on this side, so they got a question like, oh crap, we got to spread out. Who am I going to go? And it kind of spreads them out a little bit.
Absolutely. Oh, and that was a high snap. Oh, and Dixon misses the ball, and he tried to get the kickoff, but man, he just got bum rushed by that line. And Grant's with great field position here on the 21-yard line after the muffed punt, and it wasn't Dixon's fault. He absolutely tried. I mean, he had to jump up one-handed, tried to get the ball down, and he tried to take a hack at it and just missed it because it was everything he could do to even try to kick it.
With people just rushing him.
Just rushing on top of him. So, folks, it scores 28-0 here in the beginning of the second quarter. 8:52 to go on the clock here in the first half. Aztec now on defense as the Grants Pirates will take over on their, looks like 24-yard line.
Yep.
And Fernandez lined up in the backfield, and I can't tell if that's that number 2. Is that Clausen or not Clausen? Chavez.
Cardinho.
Cardino, Chavez, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Oh, that was the other
12.
Fernandez.
Yep.
And he's going to pass it to him. He comes out of the backfield and makes a nice
And he
catch.
gets hit by 2 guys and still does not go down. That's what I'm talking about. You got to hit these guys low. That's a solid dude right there, man.
Yeah, you got to wrap up. Like, if you're going to tackle these guys, you are going to have to wrap up. I mean, Julian Fernandez, he's got to be right up there with the top running backs in the state. I mean, he has, I don't have the lights on here to see the stats, but whenever I was checking out their stats before the game, that young man has a ton of rushing yards, and he has a lot of receiving yards as well. Like right there, that was his receiving yards, but he came out of the backfield. Nice little play call by Grant. So 3 to the near side, and looks like 1 to the far side. 1 in the backfield. There's the snap. Fernandez is going to look into the end zone.
Back for a pass.
It looks like we might have a holding call. And it's caught, but it looks like it might come back. The referee, he threw the flag right where I would assume it's going to be holding. But Fernandez, even though he rolled out, he had a lot of time to throw the ball. And that was number 2 once again, Chavez was standing wide open in the end zone, but it is coming back. You can see him backing up.
Yeah, and you see they're bringing 2 running backs in and out at a time to keep them fresh. So that's like what Steven was saying. They're changing up. They're keeping their weapons nice and fresh, swapping them out. Like that's the thing that Grants has. It's making them successful. They totally just bringing guys in and out, giving them lots of time to
another
rest.
Flag. What's going on there?
We got a whole bunch of flags. Looks like Aztecs.
I don't.
The way he looked towards the Aztec.
I know. Please tell me that
somebody keeps talking.
Oh, now let's see what the other flags are for. Oh, they're going to say the touchdown is good. That's what he just motioned. It was a chop block on Aztec. I thought it looked like it was in the area of holding on the offensive line, but it is a chop block on Aztec. And the touchdown will be good. So that was a 12-yard touchdown pass to number 2, Cardino Chavez. Goodness, that was quite the
ordeal there.
Yeah, turn of events.
Unsportsmanlike something.
Yeah.
So.
That. I'm wondering if that's being enforced on the extra point try.
It looks like it is, because I think that was after the play that some Aztec players didn't like what they were hearing and said something. The ref didn't like it. Threw his hat after the.
Well, you knew it was something.
Yeah.
It was something was said because the flag and the hat all came flying in there whenever they were discussing what the penalty was.
Yeah.
So comes the snap, and the kick is up, and it is good. That will make the score 35-0 as Grants just continues to add to their total. That was a 12-yard touchdown pass to number 2, Cardino Chavez.
And yeah, I totally apologize, because me and Steven were talking our opinions, and I hope Dixon doesn't take that defense that we're just, we're speaking what we see from up here and like what we would do if we were coaching. And everything, great job on Dixon's behalf, and Conley and Red, making their changes, calling the plays. I mean, they must have seen what we saw, because they changed it up, and right after we said what we said, that's when they went to the short pass.
It's easy for us to see from up here. Down there on the field, I mean, you got a different perspective. You're seeing things that are happening inside the line from down there on the field, and you're trying to make the best calls you can, folks. Like I said, we're just up here. We're up here seeing what we see, and we're just giving you our opinion. So don't take it too serious, right?
Don't come looking for me after the game. I promise. I mean it all with love.
So it looks like they're going to enforce that penalty on the kickoff, because they are kicking off from Aztec's 45-yard line. 8:27 to go here in this first half, as the Pirates lead 35-0. And I got a score update from Albert. We have Cortez was leading Shiprock 30-0 in the second quarter. Bernalillo is leading Espanola 7-0, and Bloomfield is now up 59-13 at halftime against Taos. Sorry.
And Grants is Evan Poncho back up to kick the ball off again.
Folks, once again, text the Hornet Fence text line at 320-2979 if you want to give a shout out to any of the players or let us know who you're cheering for or where you're cheering from, or send us a comment on YouTube. We haven't had too much interaction tonight, so send us something. There's a kickoff. It's going to go to Tanner. He's going to head up that far sideline and runs into a host of Grant's players, but he will make it to the 25-yard line. Nice little return for O'Gean. And Aztec's offense will head back out onto the field. And, you know, and at this point in the game, you're looking for some small victories, right? We want to see Aztec, you know, let's see them put together a drive here. Let's see if they can't get I still want to see him throw the ball out in the flat, or get those guys into space, get Lorenzo into space, get O'Gean into space. Let's see what they can do. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you don't got anything to lose, right?
Yeah, and it has to be short and quick.
Yeah, just get it out of Joseph's hands very quickly. If you're gonna run the ball, you probably need to try to go more outside to the right or to the left, and you're gonna have to get it in the running back's hand quick.
It's got to be right on the edge, because we string it out too far. We don't have enough time. These guys are athletes, just as good as we are and quick, so we're not going to be able to string it out and around the corner very often.
So one to the far side, one to the near side. Got two to the far side, two in the backfield next to Joseph. There's the motion. And he's going to hit Lorenzo out in some space, and just like that.
Gave him some space to move right there.
Yep.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
He picks up a couple yards. The only thing I don't like about it is how long it takes the play to develop. Get it in his hands quicker so those guys don't have to try to hold those blocks as long.
Yeah, because, I mean, you could see the size difference between their line and ours.
So, Aztec in the huddle. And the clock continues to run. We got about 6:45 here to go in this first half. 2nd down and 8 for the Aztec Tigers from their own 28-yard line. Joseph in the backfield. There's two out to the far side, one to the near side.
Lorenzo Munoz on this 28.
So you got Tanner and Lorenzo in the backfield on either side.
Tristan Hill's far side with Jayton.
Going to get it to
O'Gean.
O'Gean.
Tanner on the outside. Tanner needs to get around. Just not enough time.
Yeah, and he's having to stretch the run so far outside. It gives the defense all kinds of time to get adjusted and get over there, and it's cornerbacks to come up. And I mean, he's dodging some tackles, but you can only get so far when there's 5 guys standing in front of you.
Yep. When you're trying to dodge one, and the DBs are gaining on you on the outside to catch you.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to, they got to move the sticks, and they just have been unable to do that. 3rd down and 10 for the Aztec Tigers. Clock still running, 5:35 here in the first half left.
Yeah, nobody. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say they didn't have anybody lined up on Tanner. I was like, we need to look that out and maybe audible that, just to stop.
Joseph looking for the ball. There's the snap, and he's going to be looking downfield, and he just
that's a collar. There you call it.
Yeah, there comes the flags. He got horse collared, and that is going to give them a 1st down right there, because that's going to be a personal foul penalty.
I mean, Joseph had a lot of running room if he didn't get horse collared and just yanked back to right where it was. Like he's seen the hole, he squeezed through it, because it collapsed on him, and he had a lot of room to run, but we'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps your drive alive. Let's see what Aztec comes up here with, as they will pick up a 1st down on the horse collar tackle. I mean, Joseph did a good job. He stepped up in the pocket. He tried to find his way through there, and if he doesn't get horse collared, he probably takes off down the field for a little bit of a run there.
Possible 1st down.
And I hate to say, fortunately, that he got horse collared, but it gave him the 1st down, because you hate that, because that's where people get hurt whenever they get that horse collar tackle. But Joseph gets back up. He's good, and Aztec will live to play another down here on this drive. Joseph in the backfield, 1 to the near side, and 2 to the far side, right?
Yeah, 2 to the far side.
Having a difficult time seeing through these 2 tinted windows in front of me. So O'Gean in the backfield on the left side of Joseph. Calls for the ball. There's the motion. But there's the snap. They're going to get it to O'Gean right away. And, man, good job of dodging that tackle right there, because that guy came flying in right at his leg. And I know that's scary as a parent.
Yeah.
Ben doesn't want to see that.
Definitely don't want to see that.
Tanner did a good job of escaping that. Oh, we got a comment here. Hey, it's LeFavors. I know you can read that. What does that say? Scooter.
Kenneth LeFavors. He's an avid listener of our Garage Guys too.
What is his comment there, Ben?
Let me get my readers. From South Texas, go Tanner, keep up the fighting, boys.
Thank you, Mr. LeFavors.
He's probably enjoying some cold drinks on the back patio, watching us our
Yes,
games.
he is.
He always texts me, so I'm glad he's texting into the Hornet fence line.
And Joseph just had nowhere to go with the ball right there. He was trying to roll out, and he throws it away. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. And I don't have any. I have an update of Canyon is leading PB now 28-7 in the 3rd quarter over there in Texas. And that was a game that PB went down and played last year as well. I think they actually won last year when they went down to Canyon, Texas. So here we go. Aztec 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Nobody in the backfield. Joseph looking for the ball. 2:40 left here in this first half. Scores 35-0. Grants Pirates leading. Man, they are sure taking their time on that snap, aren't they?
Yep.
Here's the motion. There's the snap. Going to get it to Tanner right away. Oh, and it goes off of. Did it get intercepted?
How did he catch that?
It looks like he caught it. He was in the middle of blocking somebody out there on the outside.
And it just went right into his hands.
Wow, that was a crazy play. I couldn't tell that he caught it, but I saw the whole sideline jump up, excited. The ball just deflected right off of Tanner's, looked like his helmet, I believe, went up in the air, and it looked like he was in the middle of the block.
Yeah, he was blocking the Aztec defender, or the Aztec receiver, and the ball reflected and went right into his hands as he was falling down.
Okay, and I see I didn't know they did it in the first half, but there is a running clock. It's 35-0, and usually that's the second half where they do that. Oh, that was mishandled by
the quarterback. He went to hand it off and kept it and fumbled it, and Aztec nearly got it back, but he picked it up and tried to run with 4 Aztec guys right at his front door.
Was that Fernandez running the court? Yeah, it was Fernandez. I couldn't tell if it was somebody else in there, but somehow they just kind of mishandled that whole situation, and they get dropped for a big loss. So you've got Fernandez in the backfield. I believe that's Clausen back there with him, number 23.
Yeah, it looks like it. Going for a pass.
Oh, and it is incomplete. Just got a text in on the Hornet Fence text line. It says, just got off work. Let's go Tigers. Robert in Bloomfield watching DSL game feed on NFHS. Keep up the great work, gentlemen. Well, thank you so much, Robert. We appreciate that. Glad that you're getting to watch on the NFHS network. And folks, we're on NFHS. We're on YouTube at Desert Sports Live, or our website, www.desertsportslive.com. You can check us out in any of those places. We got 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. There's the snap. It's high. Fernandez is going to roll out. He's looking deep, and he's going to throw it to his receiver. And it's dropped. It looked like he might make that catch, but
defended by Jerome, the freshman.
Yeah, did he get a hand on that?
Yeah,
he might have got a hand on that.
Down.
So 7 seconds left here in the first half. 4th down, and I'm sure that they're not going to punt the ball. Let's see.
Great stop by one of our young cats out there, Jerome.
Yep. We got a lot of young players out there, and they're working hard. And we got another call. Yes, I agree. He does need a lead blocker.
They got a penalty on Grants for something I didn't see, but they got pushed back a little further. Good job.
That's going to be a, yeah.
Well, a horse collar. Great job by Drake Rivera, but he grabbed a hold of him anywhere he could, and unfortunately, it was the horse collar.
Yeah, and that's, you can't end the quarter on a defensive penalty. So Grants will get one more opportunity. That should give them an automatic first down. I believe it's, let's see if it's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage or 15 yards from the spot of the foul. I'm not positive on.
He went from line of scrimmage.
Okay.
It looks like that's what he's counting off.
So I believe that is an automatic first down. He said face mask, but, well, maybe he did get a face mask in there. I don't know, but it didn't look good from up here.
Yeah, I mean, it was great that he got back there and was definitely pressuring Fernandez, but he got a hold of whatever he could grab, and unfortunately it was a face mask and a horse collar, I mean, from what I saw. But they didn't get the automatic first down.
He's going to throw it into the end zone. It's the last play of the half.
And knocked down by two defenders.
Going to be, yeah, but they threw the flag, so I think it's going to be a pass interference call.
Tanner and
Jerome, yeah. So there's another flag, so it'll be a pass interference caller. So there will be another. I don't know. The white hat's saying something. We're going to take a look and see what they come up with here, but I'm sure it was a pass interference call. Oh, offensive pass interference.
And defensive pass interference. So
offsetting, so that's going to end the half, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, folks, we have an extended halftime coming up. They got 15 minutes on the clock. They're going to recognize the AFL teams. We are gonna turn the mics off. We'll leave the cameras on so you guys can see what's going on out here at halftime. And Ben and I are going to take a quick break so that we can get something to drink and maybe run to the restroom. So, folks, we will be back for the second half. The score's 35-0 here in Aztec at Fred Cook Memorial Stadium. The Grants Pirates leading. We will be right back. We are here at run to Well, folks, we are getting ready to start the second half. And, Ben, you know, like, what do you say at this point? Like, the Aztec Tigers, we just need to see them have some sort of success on offense. I mean, this is a rough game. You're down 35-0. There's a running clock. The second half is going to move quickly. But it's an opportunity if you're Aztec to see if you can't figure out a way to do something against a team of this caliber, the number 3 team in the state.
Yeah, like you said earlier, like I almost feel like Dixon was listening to us because, you know, we're critiquing him like what we would do, and, you know, we got to hit those short passes, then hit a run on the outside, and then maybe hit one up the middle. I said, because they're stacking the middle. I mean, he's just got to throw it out there all over the field, you know, wherever we can, short, quick passes and quick runs, you know, to the open hole, like if it's in the middle, on the outside, because, I mean, they're just swarming.
And, you know, and I agree with you. And I'm almost, you know, I know that they're trying to get the ball in the hands of Tanner and Lorenzo, right? And
we might have to change it up.
And yeah, the Grants knows that, and that's where I was going with that is, you know what, like, why not try to hit Howells out here on the outside? Like, let him just do a quick slant and see if you can hit him with a pass. I mean,
haven't went there all night. Well, let's try to get to those guys.
Do something a little bit different, change it up. Maybe catch them off balance, make them think a little more than they're having to, and see if you can't open something else up.
And then go back to that, you know, spreading your playmakers on both sides of the field and making them guess, oh, well, who's going to get it at least, you know, and then maybe dip one to one of those freshmen or underclassmen that they hadn't seen all night.
That's right, and Aztec's going to be kicking off 2 Grants because Aztec received in the first half, so Grants will be receiving here to start the second half. We will have a running clock because it's in New Mexico at 35 points. The clock is running, and it looked like they started the running clock in the first half. I thought it didn't start till the second half. I'm not sure. Anyhow, nonetheless, we are going into the second half. It's a running clock. Aztec is going to have to score in order to stop that clock from running and see if they can keep this game going a little bit longer, see what they can do. But so far, Aztec they've struggled on offense. They've struggled to really get anything going. They've had a couple of positive plays, but my thought is why not try a few different things? See if you can hit some of those younger players on a quick slant or a pass. Or
28 Munoz. We came into Bloomfield last week. He got a couple throws to him. He had some. I think two catches and a run. We weren't very successful, but look, he's got some little bit of experience now. Give him a shot, you know, on the outside. I seen that I just noticed on the sideline, Xavier Wilson. I think it's Wilson. I'm sorry if I don't remember your name right, but Xavier, 51, he's out. I just seen that he's with a knee injury. That's another one that I forgot about that we lost last week. So another one. So, like, yes, you see different guys in the backfield, different guys on defense, where you hadn't seen him before. So I just give it to this team. Just keep, you know, grinding and just trying, you know, playing positions that they never even played before. That's the heart that we need to continue. And so we will catch, you know, a break here and there and maybe get it in the end zone before the game is over.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Aztec every week, it's like a new team. Yep. I mean, they have some injuries, and then people are like you said, they're having to play in spots they haven't had to play before, and it's just a constant grind for Aztec. But I give these kids a ton of credit. They come out, they show up, they're still practicing, still playing, they're still continuing their season, and folks, we really do want to see them be successful. And I'm not even just talking about wins and losses. I'm just talking about them being successful, being able to get their offense going. And there's still games left in the season for them to make some changes and to get some different things going, like there's still opportunity for this team.
And to stay healthy.
It's just when you're in the district of death, it's very difficult. I mean, yes. It's like it seems like it never gets easier. It's a tough team every week.
And before we go back to the game, I just want to give a shout out to all the fans that made it here tonight, that are just supporting our guys. Whether you're here for the Yaffle night but you're here supporting us now, supporting these boys, busting their booties down there. Every play, on both sides of the ball. Just thank you for that.
Yeah, and that's what these kids need. We just want to encourage them. We love coming and supporting these kids and just encouraging them. And folks, thank you. Like Ben said, thank you for
everybody on the live streams as well.
And that, to segue off that, thank you to Hornet Fencing, who has partnered with Desert Sports Live this week as a sponsor. They love supporting Desert Sports Live, and they wanted to be associated with us, and we appreciate that. And we are definitely here for the kids. But folks, here we go as we're going to get ready to kick off this second half. Aztec will be kicking it off to Grants.
High kick right to number 20 or 2.
Number 2. Is that? We got a flag coming way from the back. Not sure what he saw there, but man, he chunked that flag about 20 yards down the field. Let's see. Oh, and once again, we appreciate Sam over here running production for us. We got Jake on the camera. Thank you to those guys for showing up tonight. It's a different night for Desert Sports Live. Ben, thank you for showing up and doing the game with me. It's a lot easier whenever you have somebody to bounce off of, and we appreciate that. We got a shout out. Mama Parks text in. Hi, Mom. That's my mom. She always likes to send a text in every game. She's always out there watching. That's right. Grandma Parks, always showing the love, cheering for Aztec and Desert Sports Live. Keep up the quality broadcasting. We love you. Well, thank you, Mom.
Well, I'm glad that Mama Parks chimed in when I was here to be a part of it.
Yes, yeah, she's always chiming in. There's the snap, and it's a quick handoff. Good defense by the Aztec Tigers.
Way to string it out.
Yeah, that was Lorenzo.
And right there's what I'm talking about. You see him wrap up, and he stops him in his tracks for a loss.
Yeah, and I mean, that might have been one of the first times Grants has had a loss on a running play. That was number 23, Clausen, and
I think it was 12. I think 12.
Oh, was it 12?
Julian.
Oh, because it was the other Fernandez.
Yeah,
Julian Fernandez. I apologize.
And Julian, like I said, he's the power runner, and you wrap him up and you contain him. That's how it's done right there. So great job by Lorenzo.
Got some score updates for you after this play. We got 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. There's the snap to Fernandez. He's going to hand it off to Julian Fernandez, and he finds a hole, and there's that wrapping up you talked about. He picked up an extra 3 yards because whoever hit him first did not wrap up and bring him to the ground.
You said it, you took those words right out of my mouth.
So the Grants Pirates will pick. Oh, we got an injured player. No. Is that Lorenzo?
That's Lorenzo down.
Lorenzo. That's not
good.
Not a good. That's not. You don't want to see that for Aztec. While the trainers, we got Justin Segata and his crew of student athlete trainers out there. We appreciate what Justin does for the Aztec athletes. But while we're waiting. We got some score updates. Looks like Canyon now leads PV 35-7 over there in Texas, 42-7. It was another update in the fourth quarter now. Bloomfield final 65-13. They got the 50-point rule, and then Cortez 57-6 over Shiprock at halftime. So that game must be over as well.
Oh, good. He's up on his own power, so that's good to see that he's making it back to the side.
That is a good sign.
Little brother went out there to check him out, make sure he's good.
You know what? I wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Brian Sanders. He made some outstanding green chili stew up here for us tonight. We never get to eat, and we got fed really well tonight. It was delicious. So thank you, Mr. Sanders. I know he's in the press box in there listening in. So, Mr. Sanders, your green chili stew was amazing.
Yes, I agree.
There's the snap to Fernandez. He gets an option, and he's going to pitch it out. Nice little pitch, and that's going to be a nice pickup for a first down for the Grants Pirates.
Good job, Julius, by going low, slowing him down, and waiting for the cavalry to come in and finish him off.
Yep, he did a good job, and he's got some of those freshmen out there. And those freshmen, they've done a great job when they come out on the field. They do a great job for this team, and it's tough. They're younger, they're not quite as big as some of these other players, but man, they'll get in there and mix it up just the same. So
yeah, they're feisty, and I mean, I'm just glad to see that they're out there because they're what's keeping us ticking. The scoreboard doesn't show it, folks, but the help of those freshmen are keeping us in these, just keeping us playing in general.
Yep. There's the snap, and it's going to go to a number 2 once again, and man, they finally get him down. He did not want to go down, and that's Chavez once again with the carry.
Actually, that was Chavez. Carnito Chavez. And I apologize for not saying that right. I'm a Brown boy, but I don't know how to say all these Brown names real well.
I would think it's Cardino, but I'm not even going to try to say it with a Spanish accent.
You don't want to roll those R's?
No, I didn't want to try it. All right, we got 3 to the far side. We got 1 in the backfield, 1 over here on the near side. Fernandez still running that quarterback position. There's the snap. It's a little low, but he picks it up. Nice pass outside
to the outside shoulder, where only his receiver would catch it.
And that's Ortega, Isaiah Ortega. He hit one of his favorite targets. I mean, if you're Fernandez, and he's doing a great job. He's a fantastic quarterback. But when you've got that many weapons, it makes your job easier.
Yeah, it makes you look. They're making him look so good, and honestly, I'm impressed with the way he's playing. Yeah. You know, the different looks that he's been doing, that option that he just showed, and then his throwing is on point.
I think Grants is going to be one of those teams in the playoffs that Bloomfield or St. Pius is not going to want to be on the same side of the bracket as. And there's a big shift by the Pirates. Looks like they're trying some different things here. There's the snap, and it's a handoff to Clausen. He's going to get outside, and he will get into the end zone for the 10-yard touchdown run for the Grants Pirates. And Aztec just cannot slow that offense down. I mean, it is just a machine. That'll make it 41.
And all that, they're a well-oiled machine tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm very impressed in Tristan, his throws when he throws it, and then just his judgment of when to let go or when to option it. Like, I'll use Albert's famous word. I mean, he's playing like a blue chip player tonight.
Yeah. Yes, he is. I mean, and I have to say, like, I feel like Grants has come out and they've played a good game, but it doesn't feel like they're taking advantage of the situation. Is what I'm trying to say. And they got the big guy in back. They're going to give him the ball, and he's going to plow his way in for 2.
And he almost got stopped.
Yeah, he did. And that is a load to bring down. So that's going to make it 43-0. And I'm sure that they did that to get their 2 points now. If they score another touchdown, the game will be over. We've got 8:03 left on the clock. I'm not sure why they're not running the clock. Maybe after the touchdowns they don't run it, but it's got 8:03 up there on the clock. I think Sam's going to get our clock adjusted. I would have done the same thing. We need to let that. I would have let that. I thought they just let it run no matter what, unless there was a timeout.
Yeah,
but I'm not positive how that works.
Albert's not here to correct us, so I'll have to just go with.
Maybe Mr. Sanders will walk down here and let us know what that rule is, because I think he's the one running the clock. Score is now 43-0 as Grants just put up another 8 points off of the 10-yard run by number 23, Joe Clausen. And they will be kicking it off to Aztec. We've got Tanner back there, and now we've got Julius back there as well. Is Lorenzo still out on the sidelines?
I think he's on the sideline with his helmet off.
I don't know that you would want to put him back in the game and risk injuring it worse or having something else. I mean, he's walking on his own right now, and that's a good thing.
Definitely. And I don't know if Justin took his helmet away or if he just took it off.
Tanner's going to pick up the ball. Let's see if he can get on that outside edge. Nope. Great pursuit.
21 caught him from behind.
Yeah, that was a great pursuit by Grants. He makes his way down to the 30-yard line, and that Aztec offense will make their way back out onto the field.
Chavarria with that tackle.
Folks, we've got, there goes that clock. That clock's running. So 7:40 left here in the third quarter. Aztec back out on offense. And like I said, I have to say I'm appreciative of the way Grants has handled this game, and it doesn't feel like they're trying to do anything crazy or get out of control. They're playing the game when they know that that things could get out of hand very quick. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
And
they're not like just showboating it,
yes.
Even more so. They're just taking their time, doing what they do, just playing the game.
Yep. So here comes Aztec on offense. Joseph under center. He's going to take the snap. Is that Tanner? Oh, that's Julius in the backfield, isn't it?
Yeah, Julius Dixon.
Got a flag.
Is that delay a game or?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Did you see what the ref? Yeah, delay a game. So delay a game on Aztec. That's going to march him back 5 yards. 1st and 15 for the Tigers. And Joseph will head back out onto the field. Looks like he's going to be running the offense. They're not doing that direct snap, and I'm wondering if that's because Lorenzo's back over here on the sidelines. They were letting Tanner do that a couple weeks ago, that direct snap.
Yeah, last week against Bloomfield, they moved one of their linemen, Drake Revere, back there to give it a go.
And it looks like Conley's going to call a timeout, wants to go over something with the quarterback. But folks, real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to our sponsor, Hornet Fencing, who just partnered up with Desert Sports Live this week. And if you're looking for quality fencing, Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. They do it all. Stop by their sales counter at 7201 East Main Street, Farmington. They carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Let them help you plan out your next fencing project today. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest. Give Travis Ray a call at 505-800-7088. That's 505-800-7088. And like I said, we very much appreciate Travis for wanting to partner with Desert Sports Live. And folks, we will be doing our Garage Guys show on Monday. Ben and I and Albert and Corey will be hashing out and talking about all the last couple of weeks of sports. And we actually have some field reports. We'll get to talk about, Ben got some soccer footage. We've got I think we got some cross country footage from Farmington. So folks, tune in to Garage Guys on Monday at 7 o'clock.
Check us out.
Yeah. So Joseph in the backfield, Tanner to his left. There comes the motion. That's Howell's. There's the snap. They're going to get it to Tanner quickly, and he's going to find a little bit of a seam, but man, he just runs into a host of Grant's players, only picks up a yard. It feels like he makes it 10 yards down the field, but I think it's because he ran 10 yards to the side, towards the sidelines before he was able to cut up the field. But it'll be 2nd and about 14. We got 5:52 on the clock. So once again, folks, thank you for tuning in.
And Joseph is back out there with the huddle to call the play. See what they need to hurry up so we don't get another delay of game. So we got 2 on the near side, 3 on the far side. Looks like Howes, Jayton, Julius Dixon, Tanner, and Lorenzo Munoz. Oh no,
goodness.
Short pass.
Yeah, that
too short.
Not sure what. I almost wonder if that came out of his hand wrong.
And we had Julius out here in the middle, all alone.
Sometimes I think Joseph, before the snap, he decides where he's going to throw the ball, because like you said, he had a wide open player over here, and in his defense, I mean, he's under a lot of pressure real quick, and he's just trying to get that pass off. So I understand probably that train of thought.
You have no time to read the whole field, so he sees his black jersey, tries to get it in there, and sometimes it almost feels like we force it a little too much.
Well, Grant's back on offense with an opportunity to put this game away with a touchdown.
And gives it to Fernandez on the outside. Nobody tried to get it. Good stop by Jude. Number 25, Jude Winters, another freshman out there making it happen for us.
Got some updates. Cortez, like I said, 57-6 over Shiprock. Canyon, 49-13 final over there in Canyon, Texas, over PV. So PV will go down to Canyon, Texas tonight. I'm sure that was a tough game over there. They played that one last year. That's a good game for PV.
Yeah.
So Fernandez still in the backfield. He's got one to his right. That's Julian Fernandez, and he's going to take it right up the middle. And man, lays a hit, and there it is.
Once again, guys, Steven, I've been saying it all night. Yep. You can't hit that guy high. You got to go low on him.
Yeah, I mean he's actually looking for contact. He looked for the contact, and he wanted him to hit him up high. You got to go wrap him up down low. So if this extra point is made, that will end the game. For this game between Aztec and Grant. So all they have to do is kick this extra point. And like I said, me personally, I appreciate the way that Grants has played this game. I mean, they could have. I don't feel. Oh, it looks like they're just going to go for two. They're going to run it in. Okay, so they are going to end the game, and that's going to make it 51-0. Grants will finish the game out, but the sportsmanship has been there. You've seen them helping each other up, and they've been good about it. And we just wish Grants safe travels as they will be heading back home tonight. And it's a long trip, and everybody's gonna be tired, but wish them luck. And, we also just want to say thank you once again for supporting Desert Sports Live. Thank you for supporting these Aztec Tigers. It's been a tough last couple of weeks for these guys, but we are going to continue to love on them and show them support, Ben. And any last words before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to tell these young men that keep your heads up. I mean, we're working with what we got, and we're falling short due to our numbers, due to injury. But, fans, thank you for supporting them, and then just continue to love on these guys, give them your grace, and just, help them and lift them up every day you see them. So we just God bless everybody and safe travels to our Grants on their way home. And that's all I have, and I just I'm here with you, Stephen, to this opportunity to fill in for Albert and just be here with you to do this once again.
That's right. Folks, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you to our sponsor, Hornet Fencing, for getting on board with Desert Sports Live this week. And folks, I believe next week, is it Moriarty next week?
Yes, Homecoming here.
We will be back next week to call the Moriarty game. And like I said, guys, go out there and check out Garage Guys on Monday. We'll be talking about all the last couple weeks of sports and everything, and we really enjoy breaking those things down. Ben, myself, Corey, and Albert will be on there. And tonight for Jake, for Sam over there on production, and Ben and myself, good night. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week.
God bless.